I have lots to talk about here, but I also, because I've got you and your particular expertise, I want to talk to you about Russia and Ukraine. On Friday, Russia launched the largest number of drones and missiles into Kyiv and other Ukrainian cities since the beginning of the war. And this is right after Donald Trump had a long call, probably an hour-long call with Vladimir Putin the day before. Interestingly, Donald Trump had a remarkably self-aware moment when asked by a reporter about how much his call accomplished. Let's listen to that.
We had a call. It was a pretty long call. We talked about a lot of things, including Iran. And we also talked about, as you know, the war with Ukraine. And I'm not happy about that. I'm not happy.
Did you have any progress with him on a deal with Ukraine? Do you feel like you made any progress with him?
No, I didn't make any progress with him today at all.
No, I didn't make any progress with him at all, nor has he since the day he won the election, nor has he since the day he took office. And yet he said he can end that war in 24 hours, and he said probably before I become president.
Right. This is one of many lies that Donald Trump told during the course of his campaign. And understand why this lie is important. Because part of why people sort of on the fence voted for Trump is because they're like, well, you know, we do have too many wars, and he says he's going to stop them. The debt and the deficit, they are a problem, and he says he's going to fix it. So people voted for him because he said, Joe Biden didn't fix this, I'll fix it. And that was just fundamentally dishonest. He never had a plan to do it. He never had any ability to do it. He creates this myth that he's going to magically solve problems. And then after people call him on, he's like, well, I was just being sarcastic. I didn't really mean it. So you've got to call him out on the fact that he's not doing what he said he was going to do. He is not bringing peace to Ukraine and Russia. He's not bringing peace to the Middle East, for that matter, despite everything they talk about. Their wars continue. The war in Gaza continues. But crucially, Trump made decisions when he came into office that have prolonged this war. Putin was stopped. He was massive casualties every day, not making much progress in Ukraine. We have a 53-nation coalition backing up Ukraine. We have the incredible courage and tenacity of Ukraine. And here came Trump to say to Putin, we're going to bail on Ukraine. So Putin was incentivized.
Yep.
He showed weakness on Ukraine, and that perpetuated this war. I hope they reverse course, make it clear they're going to support Ukraine. And also, by the way, they've stopped enforcing some of the sanctions on Russia. They've just opened the door for Russia to think they can win this war.
I want to ask you this question. According to NBC's reporting, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth held up a shipment of U.S. weapons for Ukraine, including Patriot missiles. Let's just discuss this for a second, because there's an argument that, given all the wars that have been going on, interceptor-type missiles that intercept drones or other incoming missiles are in short supply in the United States. Talk to me about this, because the interceptor missiles are the thing that have prevented Russia from controlling the skies over Ukraine. Well, how should we think about this as America? Because those missiles, those interceptors come from us.
Yeah, well, 3 quick points. Yes, definitely there is a demand here. Now, we've increased production in the last 3 years, but we got a long way to go to meet the needs that we have and that are around the world. So number one, legit problem. Number two, we are not in a crisis in the sense that we are so low that our national security needs are in dire threat. So we can weather this storm right now. And number three, where are these missiles most important for our national security interests right now? Ukraine. If Russia is able to take Ukraine, it will greatly enhance their power to threaten other nations in Eastern Europe. Their growing partnership with China and Iran and North Korea will be strengthened. And President Xi in China will get the message that this type of aggression can, in fact, work. There is no place in the world right now where our national security needs are better met than by giving these weapons to Ukraine. It should be the number one priority, and we do have the space to continue to give it to them, even as we need to build more. So I think this is a terrible strategic decision by the Trump administration to short Ukraine, who needs these weapons the most.